So today we will see the two sum problem, which is like, let's say we have given a one array which has integer element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have given one target sum. For example, let's say 7. So we have to identify whether the sum is available in this array or not. Means any two element sum of any two elements should be equal to the target sum. So what one approach we can think of is, we'll pick one element from this array and sum it with all the remaining elements in the array. Like I will pick one and I'll sum with 2, check 3, no. I'll 1, 3, which is 4, no. 1, 4, 5, and now if this is done, I'll pick next element and I'll check with remaining elements. So this become a brute force approach. So in this example, it gave me, so there is one pair, it gives me one pair. So one example is, if we have to identify only with one pair, so we'll stop it here, break it. If the problem statement is we have to identify all the pairs, all the available pairs, so we'll continue. So if we try to write the code, right? So what we'll do is, for, let's say, for I in, this is our, if we, let's say, in Python programming, this is our input array, right? I in input, and so basically this we have to, or we can use the approach, just, let's say we will say for I in a range of length of, and, or I'll say a range of length of in not input -1, because we will doing I plus, and we can say check if input of I plus input of I plus 1 equal to sum. If yes, then return the pair. This pair should be written. But what is the problem? This is the only one-time loop, right? It is. So this will do 1, this will pick 1. Let's say I equal to 0, which is input of I equal to 1. Now I equal to 1, which is input of I plus 1. Sorry, input of I plus 1, which is become input of 1, which is 2, right? This is for loop what we were talking. This is for this. But we have to do for entire this thing. So this, then we will have a one more. We need a one more loop, right? Which will be deciding from where we need to start. So we say for, let's say, I'll say j in range of length of input, right? And so if I write the entire program again, if I remove this thing, if I write this again, okay, I say, let's say, for j in input, sorry, j in range length of input, right? Now we'll choose for I in a range of, now if you see, we don't need it from entirely 0. We can say from j to length of input minus 1. Okay. And we say input of, if input of I plus input of I plus 1 equal to sum, then return the pair. Return input of I I plus 1. This is just a brute force approach. We maybe will see the code using the coding of this problem. This can be right and this can be wrong. There can be some bugs, but this is one of the approach. We'll see. We will code it and see. But yeah, this is the one of our brute force approach. And if we see what is the time complexity of this is n square, because we are using 240.